So I'll tell you a bit about what's happening in and around Nowsite. Our next kind of event is July 2nd. It's right here. It's on a Tuesday. It's right before the holiday. There's nothing happening this Thursday. I know that there are some requests to extend summer savings, but I haven't gotten the extension for summer savings. So yeah, just FYI. Summer savings, you can find all the details at summer.now.site. It gives current customers the opportunity to upgrade to an annual plan at a discounted cost. You can save $400, $800, or $1,200. It's completely up to you. You could do that by current customers can do that by going to summer.now.site. New customers, people haven't got started yet, you can share your referral link with them and tell them to use code 7, and they can get Nowsite for $7 all summer. And then in September, they'll be charged $29 a month. Okay, so 7. And then in September, they'll be charged $29 a month. Everybody has an opportunity to get 3 equals free. So 3 equals free. What you want to do for 3 equals free is if you refer 3 customers, your My AI subscription is free. Even if you refer people that are paying $7 until September, they count toward your 3 equals free. Okay, so the code ends tomorrow. If by some chance we get an extension, I don't know, I'll let you guys know. I'll either send an email or just check summer.now.site and you'll see the info there. I'll change the dates and stuff for you guys if we get that opportunity to extend. Okay. All right, cool. So the next thing is video AI. Hold on, I have to cough. Okay, so video AI, we're gonna have kind of, I guess, the launch of video AI happening. So I don't even know if I'm saying that. We're launching it. It's not like, hey, we're just previewing it and that's it, and you get to kind of look at it. Right. So we're basically the plan. I'm gonna cover my booty. The plan is to launch video AI on Tuesday, July 2nd. Very big deal, huge, very cool. It's awesome. You don't want to miss it. So you want to be there Tuesday, July 2nd. Cool? Yes, 12 noon Eastern time. So we're not going to have How To Tuesday next week. We are going to do video AI or launch video AI. You can find all of this inside of your account. Let me share with you where. Let me share where. Here. That was weird. Go here. And then see where it says resources, say see more. And you can find our training calendar of events here. Okay. Where else can you find training videos? This page is going to get kind of a refresh or at least a link to something here. But you can also go to nowsite.training to see the latest training videos. See, and a cajillion languages. I don't know. That's 60 languages or something. I have no idea, but it's a lot. And it's funny to hear me speak other languages. So even if it's just for fun, go to nowsite.training. You can see all the training videos specifically for My AI and the mobile app there. Cool? All right. That's a lot to take in. So are we having a meeting Thursday? When does Video AI launch?
Tuesday.
You got to be here Tuesday, 12 noon Eastern time to catch all of the details. Cool? Great. Now's the time you can get in line, just like my friend Gene did. See how I raised his virtual hand? You can do that too, or you can wave to me or put a question in the chat or whatever you're most comfortable with. You can go for it, but we're going to start with Gene. Gene, you are up.
So I got a question. If I give someone my referral, and maybe I'm reading too much into this, hold on, let me get back to my screen. And they want to do the annual for unlimited for $580, what code are they putting in my referral link to get the $580?
So technically, we're still recording. It's fine. Technically, what they can do is they can sign up for the My AI and just choose $7, right? Okay. Then they're going to go immediately after to summer.now.site and fill in the upgrade. Okay. So there's no real, like, can a new customer come in and get the plan for $580, but they're no longer new when they get a My AI plan, right?
Okay, I got you.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. Anybody else? Question, Kim? Question? I'm just kidding. It's like, will you leave me alone? Sorry, Kim.
It's all good.
Nothing
but love, nothing but love.
But I have to tease Kim. Like, at least
I have to pass the ball. I have to pass the ball to my brother Apex because he hasn't asked a question for a long time.
Yeah, it's true. He's trying to keep out of the waiting room too. Well, he's like, uh-oh, I don't want my name to become Kim. I'm just teasing if you're new. Kim is fantastic. I love Kim. But if I love you, I like to tease you. So you can find me here teasing Kim at least once every Tuesday and Wednesday, right, Kim? I mean, if you came to the Now Club, you can hear us, the whole place tease him there. As soon as we get there, Justin gives Kim the warning. Kim, don't you wind up in the waiting room.
I think on Now Club I took Michael Pendleton. No, the Michael Pendleton's place.
You did. So it's Michael Pendleton. We love Michael too. You guys are great. But if you have questions, please feel free. You can come on out and ask your questions. I am so excited for Tuesday, like out of my chair excited for Tuesday. I even was trying to show previews of things a little bit earlier. I was like, can we just show this? I was like, no, Cheryl, save it for Tuesday. So I love this, and the impact is going to be awesome for everybody. So I'm really, really stoked for Tuesday. I can't wait. Yeah. So there's that. Yes, Kim.
I just want to say kudos to your team, Daniela and the team. The last two websites they did for me were phenomenal.
I heard. So I have this like chat with the team, right? We share, it's good like camaraderie anyway. If you like have a team, every once in a while they share like websites that they build in there, and we give like, we just cheer each other on in there. Like that's basically like what the channel is for. And I'm going to tell you what that channel says today. Hold on. Hang on.
But they were both badass websites, and hopefully we could keep this on the recording for your team, unless we did reveal something we shouldn't be. But
so we got the from Kim Malato, Daniela, your team is awesome. Kudos on this site. And I'll share with you guys the site if that's okay. So this is a site that our team built for Kim, or maybe it was somebody in Kim's team, I'm not sure, but this is what we're all celebrating today in our chat, which is really cool. So
I got a few snippets I'm gonna add to it, but they did the most of hard work for me.
like, it's really great.
It's a landing page, right? Because there's no navigation.
Yeah. But
Cool.
this is what
It's a landing page, Arba, that I'm gonna turn into a funnel. But the main thing I use the nerds for is to build the shell. I go back in and I go do the details, but I ask them to do the shell because they take most of the work, most of the time spent on it, and I just go in there and just do the tweaks.
No,
That's
it's
really good.
awesome. It's awesome. I was just wondering, did I miss the I was just making sure it's a landing page. It's not a complete I mean, it's not a website. It's cool.
Well,
It looks good.
Yeah, I couldn't
We're
get mine
gonna
to be a
argue
website
over
too.
terms because anything with a dot something is a website.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying navigation. Yeah, I agree, Cheryl. I agree. I
So
was
wild with it. I promise you, like marketers spend a lot of their time marketing words and phrases to confuse people. Like they're like, let's call it a sales funnel. No, we got to call this a capture page. We got to call this a landing page. We got to call this a website. We got to call this, and I'm like, why?
Well, how about tab? How many people? It took me a while because I'm the nerdiest of web designers, and people were saying, "I want a tab for this, a tab for that." I was like, "A tab? What's a tab?" And then I realized that's a page.
The page, a tab, multiple pages, a website with I want a long form website. No. Oh, right. I want an anchor on my website, as we talked about yesterday, Arbor. That was
Yeah.
crazy, right? Like,
Yeah.
what is the technical term for this stuff? We don't know. It'll change next week, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we love to do that. Anyway, I find that odd that we do that, but whatever. So Kim, thank you for that. And Kim, you're being celebrated right now inside of our channel, and we're celebrating the page. So we love to do that. And our team loves the kudos too. That's really nice. And they're having a whole party. Yay. So awesome. Okay. So
Hopefully they're having a patching party, but
a what?
A patch party.
a patching party.
Yeah. I got you. Cool.
I'm going to give a Zoom etiquette that when you say something, give yourself 3 seconds before you unmute. I mean, before you mute. People are saying things and then they mute themselves before they finish saying it. So lots of times people are in mid.
She just did it.
I intentionally did that. So I'm just saying, when you come off mute, give yourself a second before you mute yourself back.
If this is the Zoom etiquette that we have to wear, I mean, I've had some Zoom etiquette, some Zooms where I'm like, make sure your camera's off. That's all I'm going to say. That's the only Zoom etiquette that I care most about, is if you are not camera ready and you divine camera ready, that's up to you. Make sure you're not on camera.
I've seen it. I think I even maybe personally messaged you one time too.
I'm sure you have.
Where I come from, it says if
Whoa.
your card ain't painted, don't turn it on.
Just text me with their email. Okay, so yeah, good call. So Kathy just talking about customers coming in, summer savings, right? We just want to try to get that as best as we can till tomorrow, okay? Yeah. All right. Anybody else? Question?
Yes, I have a few.
More, Gene? Let's go.
Yes. How much does it cost for you all to do the website like that?
It's a marketing, it's part of the marketing plan. So anybody in marketing, anybody who has the marketing plan or the unlimited plan can go into their account. Let me show you. Hold on, don't look at my face. I gotta look. All right. We can go here and then see where it says marketing services.
Mm-hmm.
They don't ever have to build a website themselves. They can we'll build your website, and they'll replicate websites for you. They'll like do whatever you want. It's human beings. I say this all the time. Like, I want to put it on here. Like, it's human beings that read this. They're human beings. Like, you could spell out exactly what you want. They're reading it. They'll get back to you. They do a really, really great job. So
Okay,
it's included in the marketing and unlimited plan. And just ask him, you can have as many websites as you want.
okay, cool.
Just kidding, Kim.
Yeah, while you're sharing the screen, can you go back to share the screen?
Sorry,
But
sorry.
they will work on one website at a time. Don't be sending them like 10 websites at one time.
So,
Answered my question.
Yeah.
now, can you go over to like you're gonna create a post for me?
Which one? Here?
And right there,
Hey,
the post to social media.
Gene, they have one mojo. Okay. Your wish is their command to a limitation, but your wish is
I like that. And then, yeah, just click on that one. That's fine. And just anything. Actually, you do the surprise me so it doesn't force. Now, and I was showing this to Elizabeth Larson in the My AI live. Can you go into what's suggested there and edit that? You can edit it in line. Yeah. Now, you can hit enter and ask a question.
Can I what?
Enter and ask a question.
Enter and ask a question?
Hit enter a couple times and ask a question. Yeah, thank you. Any question? Now, will you click on the Instagram?
It's not going to change. I don't think.
It redoes it and it remembers.
Oh,
Now, when is this going to be available for mobile where you can do inline edits?
you should be able to do inline edits on mobile. Hold up. It was a change that we made.
Has it come out yet? Because I can't.
You have the latest version? Hold on, I'll tell you. Never know my password. What is my password? No.
Don't you use LastPass?
No,
Oh,
definitely.
you need LastPass.
Now, actually, you just lost me. Are you saying that the question that you put in there, it also came over to
Yes,
Instagram? I
Yeah,
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
As
because
you
it
edit,
generates after. So whatever he changes here,
Right,
now see it generating.
right. But can I go back to oh well, yeah, now go back to Instagram and let me see where the question says. How are you? I don't see where
it didn't ask it there this time, but it normally works. Where once you do your inline edits once on Facebook, and then you go post that, and then you click on the next one, it remembers what you just did on Facebook, and that's when it generates the next platform post.
right, but I don't see the question.
It didn't do it this
Try
time
it.
for some odd reason, but
Just
Okay.
try it. If you go back like here, and then I say something like
may want to hit surprise me again, start over, retry that.
no, I don't want to. I want to show you how to like redo something. So I want to say
Oh,
something.
okay, I see what you're saying.
I love no. Same.
Maybe it doesn't work with surprise me.
Well, it works for me. It surprised me. I just don't know why it's not doing it this time. That's why I was suggesting do it again. Is it remember where you hit your you add white space to it also.
You're blurred, Cheryl.
Well, you can here.
And it lets you inline edit.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go search for it again and see if there's an update out there because I thought I was up to date. I got auto updates turned on. No, it just says open and it's not letting me inline edit.
What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone.
Delete the app and re-upload the app.
Okay.
But
Go
try
go
it
through it
because
again.
I have an iPhone too.
Now, can you try that again? Hit the surprise me again. I'm going to show Arv exactly. Now go into the right before the I believe and hit enter a couple of times to add some white space. and then go down.
Shit,
Yep.
sorry. Shoot,
That's
sorry.
okay.
Sorry.
She's quick.
Now go ahead and ask your question again before you hit the next one in here somewhere. Ask a more profound.
What your biggest goal and how are you smashing it? That's already in there. There you go.
What's on your good?
I
So you-
believe in magic.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
So you don't have to inline edit after you go to post it. You click to get started. You can inline edit here, and then it will continue that throughout the process. So
See, this is how you learn new stuff.
Oh.
now the other thing is, can we teach the AI to know what day it is, so it doesn't give me motivational Monday and transformational Tuesday on Wednesday like it did today?
No, it has no concept of time quite yet, but hey. Hold on,
But you can add hashtags here too, and then we'll remember for the next ones. Okay, and you answered that one already. So I gotta delete the app and re-upload it. So
Yep, hold on. Yeah. Okay.
that was my questions. Thank you.
You're welcome. That was all the questions though? Okay.
Yes, we combined the two into one.
Dinah?
Forget, yeah, no, not yet. Tuesday we're still gonna put up this recording. Tuesday we'll have even more updates, than just video AI. So it's gonna be like a kaboom of a celebration, I'm just saying. Dinah, yes.
I thought you was trying to pronounce my name.
Sorry.
No. What is the difference in the marketing AI and the marketing AI unlimited? Is it that you get the leads?
So there's 3 plans. The first plan is My AI. The second is Marketing AI, and the third is Unlimited AI. Okay. My AI is all the things social media plus Eric AI, right? The marketing plan includes all the things in My AI plus websites, emails, sales funnels, marketing services. Okay. Unlimited AI is all the things from marketing, all the things from My AI plus prospects and the ability to create a team.
Okay, that's what I want to. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Question. You got it. And anybody, we have Kelly. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Hi, Cheryl. Fine. Hi, everyone. I have I want to know, like, if I'm talking to my AI or help me, whatever I'm talking with AI and I'm asking some information and I get that, and then maybe later the next day I need to go back to where I left off.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go back to it?
My favorite suggestion in cases where you're having conversations like
Yeah.
that, especially in like overcoming objections or something, is use Eric. Because
okay.
Eric has conversations that are saved that you can go back to.
All right.
And he's really good at overcoming objections too. Like, honestly, you can do everything and help me reply in Eric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As well as if you want to keep that conversation continuing,
Yeah, it's my
Eric,
favorite.
start your first comment as what you would want your title to be, so you can find it easily. Like, this is my conversation with Samantha or something like that, or Samantha dash convo or something. That way you can find it easier in that list of different chats on Eric AI.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Wow. I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad.
Thank you for the information.
For sure. We have Steve.
Hey, Cheryl, can you hear me
Hey.
okay?
Yeah.
Quick question. I'm fairly new. I got the unlimited AI. It's awesome. And I have, with the ability to reach out to, 2.2 billion people. I want to make sure that I understand how to use it properly. For example, if I'm looking to find a prospect, okay, using using the parameters, it pulls up a prospect. This might be a simplified answer, but I want to make sure I got it a good understanding. What's the best way to initially start a conversation with that prospect? If you'd be so kind.
This is really good. Steve, first, where are you from?
Originally New York, but I'm in Pennsylvania.
You sound like home to me. That's why.
Hey.
Yeah.
So,
I grew up in Philly. I live in Jersey. I'm in,
what's up, neighbor?
and I was like, oh man, that sounds like home.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you for that. So look, when there will be a lot of people who have a lot of opinions on prospecting. Can you tell me what kind of business you have, Steve?
Yeah, I actually have I'm focusing right now on a health and wellness direct to consumer business.
Uh-huh. What's the name of it?
Melaleuca.
Okay. So I'm going to talk specifically about like health and wellness, Melaleuca, and prospecting. We have an awesome, and this isn't just for you, Steve, okay? Because I think it'll help everybody, but we have a really awesome prospecting database that has 2.2 billion prospects. That's in our unlimited plan. Now, with my AI, typically, right, people here and your like average rep distributor, you're going to produce prospects for your business if you follow the 3 steps properly. We've talked about, the commenting, how many times I've told you, like, commenting is the name of the game here. You're going to get more prospects by doing so. Things like that. And it's really great for people who are good at talking to their warm market or talking to people and creating a friendly conversation and building relationships, and they kind of take their time in that way. There's also this prospecting database where you have this ability to just kind of like connect with as many people as you want on whatever topic that you want. A lot of people, let's say in Melaleuca, or let's say I was doing a crypto business, or let's say I was doing, I don't give a care what business it is. We tend to focus on those people's interests being like health and wellness, healthy products, healthy this, healthy that. I'm going to tell you from experience in prospecting, I do much better converting a prospect when my prospect is female and she's a stay-at-home mom. Bam.
Gotcha.
Like, I have something in common with you. I got you. I can create conversation for days. I probably can connect with you on a multitude of levels, from depending on what age your kids are. My kids are now 12 to 15, but I've had toddlers before. I'm afraid of the growing up. So this gives me something that I can talk about with great confidence. Okay. Sometimes people who, their interest or whatever is that thing, they are know-it-all in that thing and do not want to turn to anything. But right, there's and I'm going for the relationship. I'm going for, you want what I want. I'm going to show you what I have. I'm going to do all kinds of marketing to you once you connect to me. Mm-hmm. There's also internet marketing, which I love, and I've come from the internet marketing world. Steve, I'm going to guess you're a little bit like me, because I understand, Steve is more from my side of the country and probably has that same home feel. I don't care if you say no to me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And what happens in most of the world of network marketing specifically, right, or direct to consumer marketing, where your background is not sales, most people quit after 3 no's. They get their heart broken, they quit after 3 no's, or they need to hear back from somebody, and it just destroys them. And a lot of us love to be like, go get prospects and just hit it, especially me and Steve. Like, you're going to talk about type A. I will honk at you if you are not moving fast enough. I do not care if you say no to me. You can curse me out. I'm fine 3 seconds later. Like, nothing is going to bother me. Mm-hmm. So I can hit this list of people with emails, connect with them. They can say no to me all day. I want to know if they're interested, yes or no. I have no problem playing the numbers game. Right. Do you want this? Yes or no?
Right. Yep.
And I understand that, but in my heart of hearts, I understand that it's a numbers game, that I probably got to go through a couple hundred for a yes, but
Yep.
with 2.2 billion prospects, I don't care.
Got it. Okay, cool. And
So-
and I appreciate the connections, you know, as a dad, you know, reaching out to other dads, so forth and so on, who might be into health and wellness, working out, wants to make sure that they stay healthy so they can, you know, walk their son or daughter, whatever the case it is, down the aisle someday, perhaps, and doing the right things. So that's really, really good. And yeah, you know, I just read a book, and I'm sure probably yourself and many others know it, Go for No. You know,
Yeah.
setting a goal each day to get as many no's as possible, because it doesn't matter. I mean, like, no backwards is on. So let's get turned on.
Right. I'm 100% with you. My goal for people is we have to understand a bit about who we are and be really honest with who we are, especially in the world of prospecting. Like, it's okay if you have to create the relationship and be a good friend to somebody and then recommend a product. I'm gonna put this out here for everybody, which I didn't understand like for a while. It would bother me internally. But have you ever seen somebody go, I'm not a salesperson, I'm a share person?
Oh yeah.
So sure.
I'm like, no, you're not. You're a salesman. Like, all of me is like, what are you? Just sell it to them. Just tell them this is, but that's not how people operate. And that's fine. I will get them to do more if they can build the relationship and share with that person. That's what they're like. If I can get them comfortable with what they're doing, then they'll do more. If I expect them to do what's okay with me, then they won't do anything, right? It could be scary for people. And I've had to come to learn that there are different people or different personalities too, right? And that rejection isn't going to work for that person, so they will do nothing. And I will wind up paralyzing that person. So Steve asked a wonderful question. It's not just for Steve, it's for everybody here. If you have the unlimited plan, the prospects are great. My best bet to Steve and everybody here is we've done sales challenges, we've done converting challenges in the past. If you want to connect with more people, do it on LinkedIn. If you want a higher conversion rate, don't send emails that everybody has 90,000 sitting in their inbox. No one cares to connect with you. Connect with that person on LinkedIn and create the relationship. And when you decide to create your offer, do it when you're comfortable, because guess what? Like, I want you to continue to the next person and the next person and the next person, but you'll have better results, Steve, on LinkedIn than anywhere else.
Got it. That's perfect. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it.
Poor Steve asked one simple question and I was like, hold on, let me get my term paper out.
Cheryl?
Thank you.
Yes, honey.
Hey, Cheryl, just to piggyback on what you just said. So we have a fairly large team. And when we first came across Nowsite, I did not buy the system for the leads. I bought it mainly for the duplication of the sharing templates. But then as we went along and started to learn more about the personality report and things of that nature, our team right now, 20% of the production for our team comes from the leads of the actual Nowsite. The other 20% comes from another platform called Alignable. Between those two platforms, we generate a pretty good volume of sales throughout the whole entire platform just because of adding on Nowsite. And you know, just kind of automation adds on to it. It increases the odds of you closing the deal and all that stuff. But just so you know, that 20 months ago, Kim didn't know what a website was. Okay, so
We love to see how far Kim has come. It's so true, but we do love you, Kim. Thank you for sharing. We have Dr. Lisa, then Jean, then Keisha. Dr. Lisa.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey, love.
I am curious about the AIs. There seems like there are like 5 AIs in Nowsite or something like that. And I was wondering how sequestered or integrated they are. Like,
They're all talking to each other. Like your AI chat understands, like, you know, or Eric and your help me reply. And like, we have to remember, or I think what is extremely unique about Nowsite is your account is your one personality. It's you, right? Like, I can't go into Dr. Lisa's account and produce great content for myself, right? Like even as far as presentations, like when it's time to create a video for Justin, like I have to go into Justin's account. And what he does in his account, whether he's in the chat or in Eric or in Help Me Reply, it all reflects in that account, right? What I do in mine reflects in mine, and it has to do with every component of Nowsite. I can have as many businesses as I want, as many products as I want, but my account and the things that I do in it, right, reflect inside of the way things are produced, whether it's answers from Eric or Help Me Reply or your chat or your posts on social media. So they're all intertwined and they understand each other. It's understanding that the one account is the personality and then it has businesses and so forth. It's one of the big questions that I get when we do like large Zooms for teams or companies is, can me and my wife share an account? And I'm always like trying to explain to the newest person or to somebody who isn't a customer yet, like your wife talks differently than you. Your wife has probably different way of conversating with somebody, or they're going to talk to their AI differently, or they use different emojis, or they use different hashtags, or they're like to overcome objections different, or they're talking to Eric about different things that have to do with their business. Like all of that reflects the output that you have. So when you're saying like there, every bit of AI is intertwined with the next. There's a really long answer though.
And I can confirm that because anything I ask, it's always coming out something technical. I love it though, but yeah, I can confirm that's what it's going to do. It's always going to give me some technical marketing answer.
And if you go into my account specifically, Justin's like, it won't give me more than 2 or 3 sentences. It's like I've watched people like I'm like, give me 1 word, give me 2 sentences, give me 3 lines. Like it will be
and mine too, because I'm very specific about I work with baby boomers. And it will always answer something about them, and this will be particularly good for baby boomers.
So I think that so when we do a business profile for a new business, there's a limited amount of text that we can put into the the intake, the training window. And I've really been working on a business. Someone gave me 30 questions to answer when you're starting an online business. And I really dug deep and I answered them, and it's a really long document. And so I can't really put all that into the business window. So I was wondering if I put that whole document into the AI chats, is that accessible for that business when
Can I answer that? Because I literally did what you're talking about. I used Eric AI.
Yeah.
And I put in a whole big schmoz out of my website that I pulled stuff from. You like schmoz, huh? And it was way too big.
Yeah.
And then I said, rewrite this in 749 characters or less.
Yeah.
And it compiled it and wrote a great document for a great verbiage for 700. It was less than 749 characters, but it was enough to put in my business, and boom, I'm off and running. And and then I'm build a good website from the AI website builder off of that information. So
this is so good, Gene. I do the exact same thing. I love that because look, I will share this every moment that I have in my life. I have a very favorite quote ever. My favorite quote ever in the world is, if I had more time, I would have written a shorter letter.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's brilliant. I love it so much. It's like one of my favorite quotes. So just because there's more information in there, if the AI can shorten it and structure it into a more cohesive place, and you can put, doesn't mean that you lost anything. It just means that it kind of taken it with the most important info and then put that in the business description, okay?
It'll also do bullet points. I've pasted in stuff, said, put this in bullet points, please. Boom. The only thing I wish it wouldn't do is put quotations around so much. There's always quotations there. Like, oh, I don't want quotations. So, but
True. So Dr. Lisa, does that help?
It helps.
Okay.
Thank you.
Blaze, Pascal. So if I had more time, I would have written a shorter letter. I hope that haunts you all for the rest of your lives. I'm just kidding. But please think of that quote anytime you write to anyone ever. It's the best, right? You're just like writing paragraphs and then it just becomes words and then it's just like word salad. Have you ever seen a trainer that has like word salad? You're like in the middle, you're like, what the hell are they even talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
They lose you fairly quickly, don't they?
I'm like, man, the lettuce in here. Keisha.
So I have a question about the type of website. I have a lot of like mom and pop restaurants,
Yeah.
and they're constantly asking me if they can do a website where people can just place an order, and you know they'll just get the order. I know that we would have to, in order for them to pay on the app, they would need to attach like a Stripe or whatever. But outside of that, can you do like an order app inside of that site?
I'm gonna be perfectly frank and say I don't think so. Like it could be a customer form or whatever, but it would be really messy. You're gonna have to like third party HTML that depending on like
Jotform.
yeah,
Jotform.com.
yeah, that's a good one.
Jotform?
Yeah.
Jotform.com. And they got a free level, a free plan.
No, I use Jotform for my applications for my loans. So
do
yeah,
that
works.
and then embed it.
Yeah.
I've done it.
That's a good idea.
I didn't even think about that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's what we're
Thanks,
here
Barbara.
for.
That was great.
You can also do your questions and survey cards through Calendly itself without having to do any kind of copy and paste anything. I've been doing it for 2 decades.
But you can't do that on the free version.
Correct.
So you need to use the Jotform.
You get what you pay for. Hello.
No, the answer is
I would
you
have
are
to
correct.
have Jotform and Calendly on the same page.
No, just do Jotform.
Yeah. Thanks, Keisha. Great. Thanks, Arba. Thanks, Kim. We have Steve next. Steve.
Yes. Just 2 quick questions, if I may, 2 follow-ups. Number one, somebody sent me a chat while we're here, which gave me a great idea. I said, I'm going to look to set up like a landing page, if you will, and maybe create some generic business cards, get it Staples or something, where I can give to people while I'm out and about.
Have our team give you a digital business card. We create digital business cards. Just ask them to do it.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Appreciate that. And then the second one is, what about setting up like a blog?
They'll do that for you too. So if you're on the marketing plan, things to know. Under marketing services, they'll give you a digital business card. They will create blog posts for you. They'll create whatever you want. Like there's just a team of people just creating all day. When they're not creating for Kim Malato, they create for others.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Awesome.
And also just to let you know, when you do ask them to create something, then the fail safe that they have is that everything else goes gray, meaning that you can only, so even if you're requesting a website and then you also want to request an email at the same time, you can't. You have to, they have to finish one. So I'm just warning, because in case you're like, what happened? And, you know, and it goes gray. That's why, is that you can only make one request at a time.
That's great. Thank
it's
you.
not like, how long does a website take? Like
a couple of days. That's it.
Yeah, like a couple days, right? Like we're not talking about all month now. Gene, your background is distracting me. We're not talking about like weeks and weeks of one website or weeks of, an email or something. It's like 2 to 3 business days typically as a turnaround.
I'd like a fail-safe thing for my clients. But they'll call me one day, Arbor, do this. Can you do this? Can you upgrade that? And they'll call me the next day, oh, I need this and I need that. So I think it's good. I'm just letting people know in case you don't know what happened. Like, why did it go gray? It's because you already got
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah. See, that's why I said it. Because I was like freaking out too. Oh my God, what happened?
Can they create menus that work on a diet? I would just ask them. Dale, like just ask them. There's a whole, like when I say describe the website or whatever, you can give them an example website. You could tell them what you want. You're literally like just telling a human what you want. So I would just ask them. There's nothing like typically off limits. Go ahead, Gene.
You can
Oh,
also,
are we good? My bad. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Go ahead,
and
Gene.
Dale, you can also use Canva to create menus. There's actually menus in there that you can create, use as templates to create stuff and then get the picture of it and put it on your website. So now, since you're on your phone, Cheryl, will you open up the Nowsite app?
Yeah.
And will you click the menu on the upper left and then tell me what installed version you're on?
2.5.3.
Okay. So 2.5.5, you can no longer inline edit.
2. Really?
Because I can't still get to it. It says 2.5.5 and parentheses 41.
Gene, I'm completely in love with your backgrounds, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Like
That's YouTube.
completely.
That's just I turn my desk around so my TV is always behind me and I just play YouTube stuff and I found this one today.
Oh, that's nerdy. That's
It's
a good
Amazon.
one.
Yeah, and then
I
it
thought
doesn't do what?
I thought you were using a video, like a green screen and all that kind
So
of.
did I.
No,
Yeah.
that way it just
I was loving the monkey eating his head.
but you see
Yeah.
nothing disappears on me and
Yeah, love it.
Do you have a link you can share, Gene? You have a link you can share in the chat on the platform?
if I can pull it on my phone, hold on.
A link to what I want to make a comment about what Jean said earlier, just to make people aware that if you are creating images like the menu, this is in response to the menu, and you're creating a menu or an image in Canva, be very careful about the fact that it's not going to be responsive. Responsive simply means that it may look good on your laptop, but then when you look at it on a phone, which 80% to 90% of people use their phones, then it's not going to look good. So be very careful about creating great images that look good on your laptop.
Exactly. And I've even found that when I let the AI create my website, the banner photo will be out of sync and be too wide for the phone version. And I have to delete that box and re-enter a new photo box and then tell it to fill or something. And then it fits in. So even the AI stuff, it doesn't always get the picture just right. You got to redo the picture. So
Learn from Coco. Learn from Coco. Don't build your site from the desktop. Build your site from the phone, and you'll never have these problems for both.
Agree.
I don't think that there's one website of mine that I've actually like put out to anybody, even from like summer.now.site. There is a mobile version. There is a desktop version. I build mobile desktop for probably every single site that I have. Version.
And there you go, Kim. I just shared that in the chat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Cheryl's Mojo is you go from mobile to desktop, put all your worries away. If you go from desktop to mobile, be aware to wear a gray wig.
So
Cause
just,
you gonna get the headaches with it.
so just go ahead and if I'm building from scratch, build it from the website or the format of phone, you're saying.
No, start with mobile. Like when I get a website
I
from the
didn't.
nerds, the first thing I check is mobile. If mobile ain't right, we got a problem. If
Okay.
mobile is right, we ain't got no problem. That's
I see what you're
you
saying.
can
Yeah,
ask
yeah, yeah.
Daniela, you can ask anybody in their corporate staff. Kim is like the biggest, you know what, when it comes to mobile.
Thanks.
That's me too.
Yeah, it was very hard on me since I've been designing websites since the 90s. So I was chiseling my websites out of stone. Now this whole mobile thing. But in all seriousness, yeah, definitely start with mobile.
Okay, I
Thank you.
recorded I just did it and could not edit my post on 2.5 point. Here's my version 2.5.541 does not allow you to edit posts. Version 2.5.316 allowed you to edit posts.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good call. But there will be another version of the app.
I have
Probably
a
tomorrow.
question.
Or wait. There will be another version of the app probably Tuesday around 12 noon. Next.
Yeah, I have a question about the upgraded CRM.
Uh-huh.
And that now you can't, or I can't seem to scroll over or mouse over the contact to see which I'm sorry, I'm multitasking over here. I can't scroll over the contact to see which lists they're on. Now I have to click them to see. Is that going to be fixed or put back the way it was?
Yes, please. I forgot to mention that. I ran into that last
No,
week.
but please write it into support.
It's, oh, really? Even though it's not it's like a just bring back?
Yeah, if it's the support team, they're going to notify the development team and so on. And so someone needs to know. Yes. So I would
Oh,
say, yes, please let them know.
okay.
Carol, thank you on the contact search simplicity. I
Yeah.
forgot to tell. Thank you so much. I know Leanne is like all over it right now.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was coming out, and I was doing a demo, and I was like, okay, so now we go over here to context. And I was like, what the hell? I was right during a call. I didn't even know that upgrade was coming up. And I was like, okay. It took me a minute to,
they're gonna
Website is next, right? Cheryl, website is next.
Website is next. What do you mean website is next?
Search and folders.
So we're gonna skip video AI for Kim and do search in folders of websites, okay?
You can already search for a website. I don't understand what are you talking about, Kim?
He wants folders for
Yeah,
websites.
I
Like
do it all the
business.
time.
So you have a lot of clients and stuff like that. It'd be nice to classify folders or things of that, because when you got about 300, 500 websites and you got to search through
Oh,
it.
so you don't mean search, you mean actually be able to file it so there's actually individual folders. I got you.
Like there's lists with contacts. You want to create folders for your websites.
Yeah.
I would rather have
I would love that.
I would rather have image search. Search your images. How about that?
That's a good one.
That's on the list.
Uh-huh.
That's before folders. I haven't hit 300 yet.
Oh, I have like the amount of websites. Brutal. I'm with you though.
Get busy,
I'm
girl.
just starting and I think I'm up to like 30.
I gotta, but I have been like, this is like 7 years of Nowsite. There's got to be over 1,000 in there.
But Cheryl,
yeah,
how many websites can you have with Nowsite?
you can have an unlimited amount, and trust me when I say I'm pushing the brink of unlimited. Like I'm trying to see how many pages I got. Hold up.
Do you remember how many calls? Every call that question.
Every call.
Every call.
every call, I would do a call with Justin, as you all know, but we do this just like Q&A on Tuesday. It would just call after call. And I'm telling you, for probably 2 years, the number one question people would ask would be like, it would literally be like, and you can create an unlimited amount of websites. And I'm telling you, at least 3 times, people would be like, how many websites can you create? Hey, Cheryl, how many websites can you create? Cheryl. And I would just be like, hey, Justin, how many websites can we create? So yeah, it was a thing for a long time. How many websites are there per page? 25? Anybody know? Like per page, how many websites? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, Kim, if you
It
want to,
depends.
if you want to,
It
Kim,
depends
if
if you have it listed or
Yeah, I have
pinned.
it listed. So I have right now 35 pages of websites. So it's about 875 websites. There you go. So can you have an unlimited amount? You tell me. I'm on the brink of unlimited over here.
Hey, Kim, if you want to own this ticket, put in a ticket to change the filter by industry to add a filter by tag. So you tag your website.
Look,
website.
I have this thing down to a science, Gene. The way you name the file, the way you could search it anywhere on my thing, I have it down to a science, okay? But the folder still would come out much, much better.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I agree with Arba. Pictures is definitely, there's no way to sort your pictures. You gotta
Yeah.
scroll. And you better become ready with arthritis.
You better stop
So,
playing.
so
Stop it.
oh, so very true. So Cheryl, how can we create a Guinness category for Nowsite websites?
What do you mean?
Guinness World Book of
Guinness
Records. We need to create a Guinness World Book of Records for Nowsite websites.
I would say my second guess of all-time websites, like, I would say is Serena Mays.
Really? More than you?
Yeah, maybe, because websites that I typically create are in our marketing account or in our so-and-so account or in our, like I'm creating them in a multitude of accounts. But Serena, who does websites a lot, hold on, I'll tell you how many she has in a second. Does she have as many? Maybe.
She shared her screen before. I don't think I've actually
Oh,
looked.
she beat me. She has 38 pages of websites.
So you're right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I'll say, if I had a guess, it'd be Serena, who holds the record, 30.
Well, you should add that to next year's party.
She's at 950 and I'm at 875. So Serena Mays taking the cake there. I don't think anybody has her beat. And our marketing team has way too many accounts. So we're not even like all building in the same one. So yeah, I guess everybody, you got to catch us. Got work to do. All right. I do got to run. It was nice to see you all. Remember, nothing tomorrow because we are working on video AI July 2nd. Unless we make those changes for Kim. I'm just kidding, Kim. Love you. All right. I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.